You don't want to get physical with me. I'll take you down.
I'm not going to get physical.
I'll sweep your leg. I'll sweep your leg.
It's fake. It's a fake criminal record. Fake. It's all fake. Everything about me is fake. Show me your driver's license. You have one?
Is that a requirement?
You have a driver's license.
Are you ordering me to do a thing?
Sir, I have a complaint to turn in. You are impeding the complaint process. You're violating multiple of my civil rights.
Welcome back to the Dunning-Kruger channel, everyone. Today's video is a short one coming from Iowa City, Iowa. The location of this clip is actually of importance as we watch a First Amendment auditor spout off codes and statutes he is wholly unfamiliar with. Watch as he proves to us all the Dunning-Kruger Effect is live and strong with this one. In a span of about 3 minutes, he will prove he will remain on Mount Stupid forever.
Stay over there. Stay over there. Stay over there.
Why is that? Is that a lawful directive? What's the law that backs that up?
Now you're interfering with a medical procedure.
I'm not interfering. Interference is a physical act. Oh, now you want to shine the light in the camera.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, you one of them guys, huh?
Privacy.
You're in public.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to protect privacy.
Oh, you ever heard of the Bain Act? Now you're violating that now.
Okay, where to even begin? So this guy has clearly seen too many faux auditor videos. He has heard somewhere that anytime an officer shines their flashlight towards a camera, it is a violation of the Bain Act. Just listen to how confident he is in throwing this out there. He knows this to be true. So first, the Bain Act is a civil code, not a criminal one. It was introduced in 1987 by California State Assemblyman Tom Bain to, quote, stem the tide of hate crimes, unquote, from a California civil rights attorney. The Bain Act provides protections from threats, intimidation, and coercion, and for attempts to interfere with someone's state or federally statutory or constitutional rights. But not only that, and this part is very important, proof of, quote, hate motivation, unquote, is required. But at the same time, all of that is actually a moot point. Why? Because this guy is in Iowa where no such act exists. Taking a look at this graph, take note that his knowledge and experience is obviously very minimal, but at the same time, remember how confident he was? So he is definitely at the peak of Mount Stupid. And until he gains more knowledge and experience, he will remain there.
Merrill 7, I think that's what he said. The Bain Act is it just in California?
Okay, so here he is again. Our auditor is now taking advice from his chat section, probably having no idea who is actually telling him this. It is irrelevant that the commenter was correct. The auditor, without doing any other form of research, takes it to be 100% factual. Let's keep watching.
18 U.S.C. 242. What's that? Oh, that's right. Prior restraint, that's right. What's that? 18 U.S.C. 242. What's that called? It was violating 18 U.S.C. 242 and the prior restraint. All right. I appreciate that, Kilted. Thanks for informing me.
Well, here we go again. This is just how these guys roll. They do not care one bit about actually learning. Midwest Accountability is now more confident than ever in his knowledge about 18 U.S. 242 because, let's see, checks notes. Someone named Kilted in his chat told him so. Okay, so now that our auditor knows this, once he reads up on it a little more, he'll find out that prior restraint, also referred to as prior censorship, is censorship imposed usually by government or institution on expression that prohibits particular instance of expression. It is in contrast to censorship, which establishes general subject matter restrictions and reviews a particular instance of expression only after the expression has taken place. So one of the most famous cases of prior restraint took place during the Vietnam War, known as the Pentagon Papers. On July 13, 1971, the New York Times began publishing a series of articles based on the study, which was classified as top secret by the federal government. After the third daily installment appeared in the Times, the U.S. Department of Justice obtained in U.S. District Court a temporary restraining order against further publication of the classified material, contending that further publication dissemination of the material would cause immediate and irreparable harm to U.S. national defense interests. The Times, joined by the Washington Post, which was also in possession of the documents, fought the order through the courts for the next 15 days, during which time publication of this series was suspended. On June 30th, 1971, in what is regarded as one of the most significant prior restraint cases in U.S. history, the U.S. Supreme Court, in a 6-3 decision, freed the newspaper to resume publishing the material. The court held that the government had failed to justify restraint of publication. So after our auditor received this information from Kilted, the more he reads up on it, the less confident he becomes. He's now where the arrow was pointing after doing this further research. Okay, now he's getting somewhere. The more he reads, he finds there are exceptions to prior restraint. One of those is obscenity. U.S. courts have decided that the distribution of certain obscene material can be limited in order to preserve public decency. Another one is court documents. Most court documents like land deeds, complaints, and marriage license are publicly available. A court may place an injunction on court records during an ongoing criminal case to prevent public disclosure. Another one again is national security. Some of the most powerful and significant arguments in favor of prior restraint came from the publication of government documents. The government has a compelling interest in keeping defense documents classified if they may jeopardize ongoing military action, particularly during wartime. So a big congrats is due to our auditor. He is now on the slope of enlightenment on his way to sustainability. After he did his extensive... Oh, who the hell am I kidding? I know, you know, and the auditor most certainly knows his research began and ended with the comment from Kilted in his chat. Now every time he has a flashlight pointed at his camera, instead of wrongfully using the Bain Act as a defense, he will now be spouting off prior restraint, not knowing exactly what it means, all the while trying to sound intelligent. He is still here and will always remain on Mount Stupid because frauditors do not try to better themselves in any meaningful way.
I don't know why I thought the Bain Act was all over. Sounds like it should be official everywhere.
In closing, this is just one of a multitude of reasons these faux freedom fighters drive me absolutely crazy. They purport to be about changing the system they are fighting, yet they rarely do the things needed to effect such change. Simple things such as reading the nonsense they spout. Thanks everyone for checking out the video today. If you'd like to see more similar content, please subscribe, like, and comment below. This is Dunning-Kruger, and I'll catch you on the next one.